smart home. And there's a lot of easy to install technologies that can create a safer home. And quite frankly, I cannot think of a more important home to make you, more important product to make your home safe than talking about the importance of smoke detectors and offering you a smart, connected alarm system for your whole house. So anybody and everybody out there that is educated on smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors and alarms know that either you buy a la carte battery operated ones and they just beep, or you get hardwired electricians to hardwire to your home so they can communicate and talk to each other. Not when you buy from First Alert. Today, it is the first of its kind 4-pack smoke and carbon monoxide set that runs on batteries so that renters can use it, but they all communicate to each other. What you get today is 2 smoke and carbon monoxide combo alarms. You get 2 additional smoke alarms. You get AA batteries and all the hardware that you need. This is a one-of-a-kind, whole home, all-connected system. And if I may, while we are talking about home security and personal safety, according to FEMA, over 2,400 people die every single year in home alarms. Over 13,000 people a year are injured in home fires. And having effective, working, up-to-date, effective smoke alarms in your home can double your chances of getting out faster, safer, and on time. These actually talk to you and tell you where the smoke or the carbon monoxide has been detected. To get homeowners insurance, you need up-to-date smoke alarms and carbon monoxide monitors. And we have 550 homes in America get the opportunity to get arguably $180 worth of top-of-the-line, brand-new, 10-year running smoke alarms and carbon monoxide monitors. Now, Lori Leland is joining us, and she's going to walk us through why First Alert's features are better than everybody else's. And you were just telling me you visited them in Chicago.
I did.
They're celebrating their 60th anniversary.
60th, yeah.
They know what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Yes.
They're innovators on so many different fronts when it comes to fire safety. This is the most recognized, most trusted brand in the entire country. And here's what you're getting here today, and Brett said it. You're getting a whole home solution with 4 alarms, 2 smoke and carbon monoxide and 2 that are smoke alarms. And the important thing about these is that they are interconnected. So if you have a problem in your basement and you're on your 2nd floor, you're going to know about it because this is going to clearly enunciate for you exactly where that problem is happening. And the great news is you don't need to call that electrician to do that hardwiring. This is all done via battery operated alarms.
So this is the way that you can have that smart home system without an electrician, without a $1,000 bill, and without making it permanent.
Exactly.
Now, what's exciting about this is there's reductions in false alarms. There's all sorts of major features that make First Alert our #1 best-selling brand.
Absolutely. So this is photoelectric technology. You're getting carbon monoxide detection here, which is the silent killer. There's no odor, no flavor, no scent to it. You can't tell that it's happening. You just suddenly start to feel these flu-like symptoms because your body's being deprived of oxygen. Over 80,000 calls are actually made to the fire departments every single year for carbon monoxide.
Would you mind talking us through this? Because this is what makes this set so special.
So look at this. So you could have, again, that problem in the basement, and you could be up on the 2nd floor, and because these are all interconnected and they speak to you, you set these to tell you which location you're going to put them in. So you do that when you get them out of the box. You just pair them all together. It's a very simple process. And then you can set this from 11 different locations within your home. And I just want you to realize, and you said it, the National Fire Protection Association says that 3 in 5 home fire deaths happen in homes that don't have working smoke detectors.
And you just said it announces where you're at, where the fire is.
Yes.
So when seconds matter, when a fire starts and it tells you where the fire is, you know which direction to run. You know where the vulnerability is in your home. You know how to get through an exit plan, either safely through the front door because it's downstairs or in the back of the house, or if, gosh forbid, you need to go through a window. Now, the other thing to remember, and I was educated on this by the First Alert team, is that smoke alarms stop working after 10 years. Regardless of the beep, 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 and the chirp, 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 and the new battery or not, they literally do not work after 10 years. Do you have any idea how old your smoke alarms are? Are you a renter? Did you buy a home and you have no idea when's the last time they were taken care of? This is a whole home 4-pack with top-of-the-line technology. You're getting a talking alarm telling you where it is with that location detection that tells you where the problem is. And because it has a smoke sensing chamber, you have less false alerts, less problems, and more effective real-time information.
Exactly it. And seconds do count. You made a really good point. I'm going to give you a little quiz here with some information you probably don't know. I just got this from the First Alert team in Chicago. So about 30 years ago, guess how many minutes you had to get out of your home? Any guesses based on the materials, genuine wood, that type of thing?
3?
You had about 17 minutes back then to get out of your home. And in this day and age, you have, and you just made the right guess, 3 minutes, about 3 minutes. And it's because of the synthetic materials that we're now using in the construction of our homes. So seconds do count. If you have a problem at a far end of your home, you need to know about it wherever you are in your house, and that's why Interconnected is the key.
Now, the thing is, the Interconnecteds are great. It does not mean you have to check out any of the other ones that you have. They're super simple and easy to mount. Just listen, I know this is not the funnest buy in the world, but it is life-saving technology. I mean, when they said to me, Brett, we want to do an episode of Healthy You dedicated to personal safety, the first words out of my mouth were smoke alarms. It is the #1 most important investment you can make in your home, and today they're on sale. I mean, today you are getting 4 of them, 2 carbon monoxide monitors, 4 smoke alarms, all today for a better value than you can find it absolutely anywhere. And they all talk to each other and are interconnected without hardwiring, without a contractor, and without a hefty bill. I mean, for $26, for less than $1 a day on your credit card, to say, I'm gonna replace the smoke alarms in my bedroom, I'm gonna replace the carbon monoxide monitor in the main living parts of my home, I can't think of a smarter way to spend your money.
It's so important. Almost all of us have been touched in one way or another by a home fire. Adam Freeman had a home fire. Suzanne Runyon was telling us a few years ago she lost 2 loved ones in a home fire. I'm going to go ahead and set it off, and bear with me, because what's going to happen is you're going to hear the first alarm speaking, telling where the problem is. We're doing that test. And then you're going to hear seconds later that second alarm chime in and start to give you that same information. So just to show you that no matter where you are in your home, listen how loud this is, and clear, very well enunciated exactly what's going on. And First Alert did research on this. The spoken word wakes up children better than just an alarm does. Yep, so there's a lot of research about that. 85 decibels.
Warning, evacuate, smoke in child's bedroom, evacuate.
Child's bedroom.
Tells you exactly where it is on every single unit.
So now this one's going off.
Evacuate, smoke in child's bedroom, evacuate.
So they all go off. So they wake up the parents, not just go off in the child's room. This truly is one of the easiest, real deal, safe home products that you can buy. I mean, maybe at the end of the day, this is you buying for your children who are just setting up their first home, who have a baby or about to start a family. Maybe you're stopping for a moment and thinking, I have no idea how old my smoke alarms are, and gosh knows they don't talk to me. The other interesting and unique thing is First Alert built these for AA batteries. So when they need new batteries, you're not going, oh, I don't have that funky battery, and start whacking it with a broom. It's AA. Everybody keeps these around. Everybody has them. And now you'll always be able to reset them and get it running. And we're even including your first set to go along with your purchase.
Right, and you just change these when you change your clocks. So that's a great way to keep in mind when you're doing it. There's this simple and easy, super functional little tray that just pops right out. So all you do is pop out the tray. This can stay installed either high on your wall or up on your ceiling, so it's readily accessible. And the really nice thing about it being AA batteries, like Brett said, you have those. So here's the other thing I want you to know that you might not realize. When you hear that chirping when the batteries start to die, oh my gosh, drives us all crazy, right? You have a mute button on these alarms. So you're gonna be able to touch the button right here. It's all the one button. So that's the button you use to test it. That's the button you use to silence the chirping. And you're gonna be able to silence it for up to 8 hours. So if it is in the middle of the night, you wanna press that button to mute that reminder. It's still gonna go off in about 8 hours, but your family is still protected while you wait till waking hours to grab those AA batteries to replace them.
So, and in that moment, something horrible could happen. The bottom line is over 2,400 people died in home fires last year. Over 13,000 were injured. Seconds do matter. And if you're thinking about hard wiring because you want an interconnected system, what happens when the power goes? I mean, that's not always dependable. You don't even know if that power source is effective. This is the real deal way to, like our expert Steve Greenberg said, build a smart home when it comes to smoke and carbon monoxide monitoring without a hefty price tag, without programming or complicated installation. It truly is a one-of-a-kind product. And with everybody calling in right now, there's only a couple of hundred left in stock. We are also not limiting quantities because we have far and away the best value in America from the #1 brand you'll find at any big box store, any hardware store, or any major website that's out there. So for a value perspective, it truly is an exciting, wonderful day to say, yeah, I just can't say with total certainty that my smoke alarms are new, are effective. And I certainly can say that they don't talk to me and tell me where the fire is. And do I have carbon monoxide monitors? That is the silent, deadly killer. I mean, this is major real technology. Most people see these features, talking alarms, location detection, all interconnected, and they would expect that price for 2. And elsewhere, you kind of would pay that price for 2. You get 4 that all speak together, that all understand each other, that all signal and work together. We include all the batteries for you. There is no major installation cost. There is no hard wiring to do whatsoever. And it's under $1 a day on any major credit card to get yourself a brand new system.
Yeah, this is amazing. It's simple and easy to install. You've got your installation ring right here on the back, so you just screw this off. We're including the hardware and the anchors for you. So all you're doing is you're doing those 2 screws, again, high on a wall or on a ceiling, so you don't necessarily need to even climb up on a ladder, and then you simply twist your smoke detector into place, and it doesn't need to come down when those batteries need replacing because you have that really convenient pull-out drawer. So we love that. We're gonna go ahead and set it off one more time.
Let's do it.
So I just want you to hear this test, and here's all you do to test it. It's that one same button. So you press, but you're getting a lot of information. You're hearing a speaking voice. You're seeing an LED flash, and you're hearing sweeping tones. Those sweeping tones ensure that more individuals will be able to hear these tones. So if someone is tone deaf, they should be able to hear this because First Alert did all of this research. There's the other one going off.
Smoke in child bedroom. Evacuate. Warning. Evacuate. Smoke in child bedroom.
So we're over the second one.
Now it woke up the child where the fire is,
Right.
woke up the parents
where
where
they
they're
are.
sleeping.
Right.
I mean, it really, this is the way to go. No complicated process, no hard wiring, and
Carbon monoxide level was 0.
I mean, you know, we talk about health and wellness. We talk about personal safety. Home fires kill people. If you know where the fire is, you know which direction to run in. If you know what location it is, you can go to an escape route that is nowhere near it for you and for your loved ones. And this is a whole home kit buy. You don't need to put this together a la carte. You can add additionals to it. You can actually break these up if you only need 2. If you're in a 1-bedroom apartment, share it with another loved one in your home, in your family, in your life. But this is, it's not a set we have available very often.
Brand
it's actually
new.
brand new to us today. First Alert is celebrating 60 years in the business. So you're really buying from the industry's best in class. And it's yours to own today for less than $1 a day on your credit card. Again, I know this is not the funnest buy in the world, but can you say with certainty, my smoke alarms work? My smoke alarms are less than 10 years old. I have carbon monoxide detectors in my home.
I didn't have any.
Yeah.
I didn't have any. And I moved into that brand new home, but that brand new home was 20 years old and they'd never been replaced. And you said it, the smoke sensors start to wear out and lose efficacy after about 10 years. So if we do nothing here today, but provide you with some insight about checking the smoke detectors that are currently in your home, we have absolutely done our job. Make sure they're working, make sure they have batteries, make sure they're operational and not 10 years old. You want them to be newer than that, for
Okay,
sure.
well, thank you so much. Really,
Thank
really do
you.
appreciate it. Now
Thanks so
keep
much.
shopping for